Hello everybody, welcome back to part 2 of my July music finds. This video will focus on my vinyl finds, and as previously promised, yes, I'm in the same shirt. Yes, the daisies are still smelling quite sweet. So, feel free to scratch and sniff, just don't stick around too long. So, let me show you, just a few records here that I picked up this month. One of my favorite record companies called Dualtone was having a great sale, a Christmas and July sale, and they were selling some cool records. Actually, no, I'm sorry. This was a reissue that came out through Dualtone, I believe. This is Strange Trails by Lord Huron. This is their second album, probably their best known. This has the song The Night We Met on it, which was a big song in a few movies. Really, really good if you like, kind of cinematic pop. It's not really pop, but it's cinematic like Chris Isaak in terms of the production value. And it's got a little bit of rockabilly thrown in there, but look at this. Look at this record. Look how beautiful. It was a special edition. Just that beautiful splatter vinyl, kind of a army green. 2 discs, great songs on here. Like I said, The Night We Met, Fool for Love, Hurricane is a great track, and really, really happy to get this on vinyl. I am only missing, well, I'm missing 2 Lord Huron records on vinyl, but I was happy to get this one to be my place filler for Strange Trails. Very, very cool. Another record that was celebrating its 1-year anniversary. They came out with a limited edition color. I didn't own it yet on vinyl. This is Lavender Days by Camp. This was one of my most listened to records last year. It's their newest album. I'm actually seeing Camp later this year. Really excited. I've never seen them before. Again, kind of a smoky vocal, like a Rod Stewart kind of voice, but not as rocky for sure. But they've got banjos. They have nice harmonies. Their music sounds very outdoorsy. And look at this beautiful vinyl. Beetle Brad, if you're watching. Look at that. And then it's completely different on the other side. Just a beautiful, beautiful album. Just a beautiful album in general. Just the music on it is fantastic. And happy to have this on vinyl. Again, if you want to, it's an album that sounds like you're out, out camping, having a beer on the campfire kind of thing. That's the kind of music it is. So check it out. Lavender Days by Camp. Great stuff. My buddy Tommy Burton over at Tommy's Musical Adventures let me know that this album was on a half-speed master. I had no idea it was on half-speed master, and I'm trying to collect all the Who half-speeds to be my Who collection on vinyl, and this was being sold for like $22. 6 sides of music. This is the full Live at Leeds, so it's the original album plus the album Tommy that they played in its entirety, and then they did a huge version of My Generation on side 6. So again, haven't listened to it yet. I know the album, but I haven't listened to this copy yet. So really, really happy to have that on vinyl. This was reissued on Yep Rock Records. I think it might be the first time it was on vinyl. This is the 25th anniversary of Dig My Mood by Nick Lowe. They've been reissuing a lot of his later albums of late, the last couple of years. This was limited edition to 2,000 copies, maybe, something like that. Kind of a softer album. It also came with a 10-inch. There's the 10-inch, which was on color vinyl. Kind of a peach color. It doesn't really show up well on the camera, but this has a couple of songs from the album. He's also got some of his other tracks, like She Don't Love Nobody, Cruel to Be Kind, and Half a Boy, Half a Man, which were recorded in Tokyo in 1998. And some of this album is pop. Some of it is almost like crooner style. But there's the blue vinyl. And I think my buddy Randy Nelson picked up a copy as well. I know I let him know about it. He's a big Nick Lowe fan. So Dig My Mood, 25th anniversary on Yep Rock. Get it if it's still around. It's a really, really good album. Newberry Comics has been reissuing Justin Townes Earl albums. This was his second album called Midnight at the Movies. A really, really good album. It's got great tracks on here, like the title track. It's got the song Mama's Eyes, which is just an absolute Beautiful song about his strained relationship with his dad, but then he looks at himself and he looks like his mom. It's also got the great song "They Killed John Henry." It's kind of his own John Henry track. "Halfway to Jackson," "Poor Fool," "Can't Hardly Wait." Just really, really good. Americana, great songwriter. Of course, he's the son of Steve Earle, who I mentioned in my last video, some of the CDs. And again, Newbury Comics reissued this. Only 500 copies on this clear wax. So, and then there's the custom label with the reel. So, I got the first album. It came out earlier this year, I think. And I'm happy to have the second. So, Justin Townes Earle. The last two are both 7A records that were put out. This is a new album by a band called the Lemon Sherbets. I know I talk about 7A a lot. They are a Monkees related import record company out of the UK, but this is an actual new album by the Lemon Sherbets. It's called More Affordable Lemons. It's great sunshine power pop. There it is on the yellow wax. This is my sleeve. It didn't come in a polyline, but yeah, I mean, just really, really good power pop. Again, came out this year, 2023. Great stuff. I need to listen to it again. I'll listen to it at the beginning of the month and haven't respun it, but check it out. And then lastly, this is the newest reissue from 7A. This is the second album, I believe, by Tommy Boyce and Bobby Hart, who of course were a songwriting duo, who also had some albums of their own. Obviously, they recorded a lot with the Monkees. They played a lot of the instruments in those early Monkees records and wrote several other songs. This is "I Wonder What She's Doing Tonight," which is a big hit. It's still played on oldies radio. Again, this is a reissue by 7A. They also do a version of "I Want to Be Free," which they wrote. Of course, Davy Jones sang that. They do "Teardrop City," another Monkees tune. But other songs on here, "Population" is cool. "Goodbye Baby," "I Don't Want to See You Cry." I'm Digging You, Digging Me," "Pretty Flower." 7A did a great job with this, and happy to have this on vinyl. I knew nothing about this album, and I didn't know the song that "I Wonder What She's Doing Tonight." I didn't know that by title, but then when I heard it, I was like, yeah, I love that song. It's a great, oldies track. This is from 1968, I believe, the original album. So there you go. So thank you all for listening and watching and subscribing. I'm really getting close to getting 900 subscribers. Please subscribe if you watch and haven't subscribed. I would love to have 900 subscribers. That'd be wonderful. But please comment, let me know what you think of these records, and be good, take care, and we'll see you on whatever's next. Bye now.